Hi, this is Willie Crawford, and today I want to show you how I use ChatGPT to help me with my email marketing. What I basically want to show you is how I use it to compose an email and then to format the email and to just do some brainstorming. For today's demonstration, I'm going to use a product on this page called Easy Traffic Bot. What Easy Traffic Bot is it's actually training plus a template that allows the user to create GPTs, and those GPTs actually feed into the chat, feed off of the Chat GPT database. So the person who purchases the program, which is currently less than $20, uh, creates these GPTs, which are designed to generate highly targeted traffic to any website on the internet. And the reason it's highly targeted is that the GPT focuses on one specific keyword or one specific keyword phrase or one specific niche. And so anyone who is attracted to the website by that GPT and the traffic's funneled wherever, that person has already shown that they're interested in the topic. So that's how we can say it's highly targeted, and the traffic is also free. And as you read through the web page, which I won't read through right here, but you'll see how it's actually free and it's unlimited traffic. You just got to get in front of the right audience, and all that's covered in the training. So anyway, the product is called Easy Traffic Bot, and I've just explained what it does. So in order to write the sales copy, I could, as many affiliate marketers do, start with the swipe files that the product owner typically provides to the affiliate. But I'm not going to do that. Instead, I'm going to have ChatGPT go over, read the sales page, and see if it can determine what the sales page is all about. So here's ChatGPT, and I need to give it a prompt. And I pre-composed one to save time. And that prompt says, acting as if you are a top-rated copywriter with 40 years of experience and extensive training in NLP, which is neuro-linguistic programming, persuasion, psychology, and direct sales, please review this sales page, extracting the main benefits, because it's benefits that sell, not features, of the product, and use that to write an email of roughly 1,000 words. Please emphasize scarcity and the fact that the offer is closing tonight. Write it at an 8th grade reading level, which is what the average person seems to read at these days. Here's the URL, which you should also use in the copy. So I've given it some very specific instructions. Let's see how well it follows those instructions. So I'm going to submit that. And the quality of what you get out of ChatGPT is based on how well you compose your prompt. And you can see it's already, in a matter of seconds, looked at that web page, extracted the main points, and even pulled up a picture of the web page, which I don't want. Well, I know why the picture came up. It's because it pulled up that URL, and that URL. So I look at this email, and I'm going to pretend that I like it. And because I like it, I'm going to use it. And you can see it says, dear recipient's name. I use hi name. Some people use hey. I'm from a generation where saying hey is considered impolite, so I write differently. Now this email generated by ChatGPT could be pasted directly into a lot of software programs, but I'm not going to do that. I'm satisfied with the email. I'll pretend I've read through it and didn't need to make many adjustments to it. So based on that, next thing I'm going to do is ask ChatGPT to format the email. And with my email program, I like to format an email at about 65 characters per line. So the next instruction is to please format this email. Need to tell it how to format it. Above email. at 65 characters per line with hard line breaks. Now, assuming that ChatGPT reads this as a continuation of the previous instructions, it should do that with no problem. And it's working. So it took the same email and it formatted at 65 characters per line. And you can see it was smart enough to highlight certain portions of the email, which is beautiful because that means that's going to be highlighted when I paste it into my email program. And all I'm going to need to do is change just two things, really, the salutation and the closing. So with me, I don't say dear recipient, I say hi, so-and-so. And then pretending again that I'm happy with the email. You can wordsmith if you want to, but I'm happy with it. So I'm, and you can see right here, it's a lot of calls to action telling you to act before it's too late. And it's incorporated the link. And this is what I would paste into a text editor, or an editor that uses plain text. Now, if I'm using a broadcast system that needs HTML, I could tell ChatGPT, and all these messages are saved. I could just scroll up or down and find the ones I need. So I'm going to say, please format, I can spell, the above email as HTML with 65 characters per line, designating hard line breaks with the BR, which is covered to put a break there, and the browser would read that as a line break, and it should put a double BR or may use a paragraph symbol to indicate differences between the paragraphs. See, so I wanted to do it at 65 characters per line with the hard line break and make all links clickable. And with this instructions, it's going to kick out some HTML that I can paste right into my email broadcast system, such as Aweber has an email line for format field, for example. So just looking at this, it formatted HTML, and this is just HTML saying this is the head of the web pages, and it gave it a name, which I'm not going to paste into my broadcast thing, but this is the beginning of the email, the body, because this was the subject line, and then after I skip down a bit, then it starts out with dear recipient, and I would change that recipient to first name, and then it uses all this other stuff, but it says H2, which is saying to make it bold, and then it says where paragraph begins and where paragraph ends, and then it tells the word to make it strong again, like the word tonight says strong and end strong, so it's saying that emphasize that. And so it's just good HTML is what I'm saying, and I would check my links again to make sure it formatted those properly, and with that it should say ahref, whatever the link is. And I know it's formatted properly, but I'm just double checking it. And when you paste it into your email broadcast program, it will show you what the message is going to look like anyway. So this is the link, for example, right here, ahref equals, and then where the link is going to send them to, and then this is the text that's within the body of the link. So I know this is good, but I was trying to show you that it's properly formatted. So all you do then is that I would, depending on the email broadcast system, I'd paste either the plain text, which is up here, or the HTML into my email broadcaster, and change the header, the salutation, and the closing to make them personalized. And I do use "To Your Success" and then put my name in there and click send. And that's how I format an email using ChatGPT. A lot of other programs do the same thing, but I wanted to show you ChatGPT because the product that I demonstrated with, the Easy Traffic Bot product, actually feeds off the ChatGPT database. You can create that bot that you give away to your clients or you use to attract customers. And it pulls into the database, basically, pulls into GPT and extracts answers to questions and quizzes and things like that, depending on what tool you're creating with the GPT. You'll understand all that. What I would actually encourage you to do now is to go over and check out the Easy Traffic Bot itself, and that would be at williecrawford.org/traffic bots, and I'll put that below the video in YouTube, so you can just click on the link or whatever and go up and check it out. Anyway, that's how you use ChatGPT to create an email. You can revise it as many times as you want to, and then format that email both as plain text and as HTML. And with the plain text, I could have pasted that right into Facebook or Twitter or LinkedIn, and it would have had the proper formatting. And if I pasted the HTML in some of those online sites, it makes the link clickable. Others, they by default recognize links. So this is a very handy tool to have, and again, I may take 2 or 3 swipe files, which cover all the points I'm going to cover about the product that I'm promoting, and then have a bunch of notes that I made to myself that I want to also be included in email. Drop all that into ChatGPT, both the bodies of 2 different emails plus my notes, or 2 or 3 emails plus my notes, and let ChatGPT sort through it all and spit out a brand new, unique email that covers the points I want covered. And then I may even say to it, please suggest 5 or 6 titles, subjects for the email. In fact, let me do that. And rather than me having to be creative, ChatGPT puts on its thinking hat, and based on everything that's in the body of the email and the fact that it thinks it's a top-rated copywriter, it kicks out some subject lines. This is right here. Some of them use icons and things like that, but last chance, unlock free unlimited traffic with AI tonight. Hurry, offer ends tonight. Your AI solution awaits. Unlock free leads with AI, but only until midnight, because that's when the price goes up. Traffic well solved. I could pick any of these, or I could even combine several of those into a new subject line. But you see, it gave me 10 unique subject lines that probably no other affiliate's using, because it's created these on its own. And that's the power of using ChatGPT. So when you send out an email that's worded the same as everybody else's email with the exact same subject line, the ISPs notice and they key on that and they go, wow, I just received 20 emails with the exact same copy. So it must be spam. And they'll either send it off into a black hole somewhere as spam, or send it to the spam folder, or at least sent to promotions folder. So anyway, I've rambled on long enough. Do check out Easy Traffic Bots, which again is at williecrawford.org/traffic bots. That's capital T, RAFFIC, capital BOTS. And the reason I use the product itself is called Easy Traffic Bot, singular, but I use Easy Traffic Bots because I encourage people it takes about 20 to 30 minutes for somebody who's proficient at it to create one of these bots, one of these GPTs. And so I encourage people to, and the product creator does too, to kick out like 25 of them, or 1 a day or whatever, depending on how proficient, how much time you have, and get all those out there working for you, each one targeting a different keyword and a different niche or a different sub-niche or a different keyword phrase. And That way you're pulling in ideal traffic, no matter what keyword the person's searching on. This is Willie. Thank you for listening to my rambling.